For example, I want to let you in on something that happened to me during this past spring ball, where this shows where I'm not above this for sure. Where spring practice was going along, it's really competitive. You could come out, for those guys who've been out to practice, it's back and forth, a lot of trash talking back and forth, a lot of energy, just like in this room. And defense was getting after them. Okay, and this is my first year serving as a defensive coordinator, and I was like, yeah, it started good, but something happened midway of the practice. Offense started clicking. They started throwing and completing passes. They started running the ball on us, and we keep score of every play. And I could see Coach Carroll looking at me and saying, Rock, they've beat you 5 times in a row right now. And you could hear their offense, the coaches and players hooting, hollering, going crazy. There's a couple hundred, 200-300 people at our practice watching. And I get this sense of, I got to do something. There's too many people here. I got to say something. I got to throw a fit. Or otherwise, the people here, the players, the fans, they're going to think I don't know what I'm doing or I'm not strong enough. And right before I'm about to act and throw a fit, I kid you not, I felt a peace about it where it said, Rock, the only eyes that matter is mine. And so by God's grace, I felt like he pulled me back, and I just kind of sat back and kind of weathered the storm. But the point is, guys, I don't think it's wrong to throw a fit when that's what's appropriate, because for the right reasons. But I would have been acting solely just for my own personal reasons of making sure I looked a certain way in front of people. And God was good. God is faithful. God said, don't worry about them. It's about my eyes that only matter. Think about that, you know. How much do we compromise our behavior to fit in? Okay, to fit in with people. And check this out. After King Saul repents and has this big exhibit of remorse, this is what he says to Samuel. Even after all that, check this out. Then King Saul said, I have sinned, but please honor me now before the elders of my people and before Israel, and go back with me that I may worship the Lord your God. Even after all that, he goes, Samuel, can you at least come back and worship with me so I could save face and kind of look good? After all that, he's so consumed by his reputation still, despite having that sense of remorse and letting God down. Obviously, his focus wasn't on God. It was about preserving that reputation. Now, check this out. You know, we talk about this on our team, character versus reputation. We make a big distinction between the two. What is reputation? The way we define this for our guys is this. Reputation is what others think who you are. Others and think. Others is someone outside of God and yourself, and think. It could be a totally wrongdoing. Think about how impossible of a task that is, guys, to try to impress every single person that you come across. Every single person. And the perfect example that we talked about earlier is the ultimate example, Jesus Christ. The most perfect being, God's Son, to ever walk the earth. The only perfect example. And guess what ended up with him? We all know. He was crucified on the cross. You can't please everybody. I don't think God wants us to please everybody. Character. What's character? Character is who I am before God. There's the focus on me and God, who I actually am before God. So what's the focus here? We need to focus in on pleasing the Lord. And I kind of wanted to, and I thought about it early on. I kind of went down the first service. I said, should I take a chance? And I was like, why not? See, I got a notebook here full of all kinds of stuff. I got my, what is all this here? I got my football notes. I got diagrams. I got, so for you ladies, it may mean absolutely nothing. But for the guys, for the players in here, I got my X's and O's and, how to stop certain plays and all that.